Hi guys, welcome to our Vanguard Versus series, where we'll be showcasing matchups of our favorite trading card game, Cardfight Vanguard. My name is Kenji and I'll be playing Shiranui for the Nubatama clan.
I'm David and I'm going with Chronojet from Gear Chronicle.
If you guys haven't guessed already, we're kind of paying homage to episode 1 of Vanguard G Next.
Yeah, it was nice to see Nubatama finally getting main character love.
You know, that's actually a really good point, because if you think about it, I don't think they've had main character representation in the show ever.
Yeah, because Ninja Master M definitely doesn't count with his whole 2 card fights.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool character and all, but no, that is not
Definitely
real
side character.
Not real representation. So it's a good time to be a Shiranui player.
Yeah, because main character means main character support, which means more than 54 cards.
Wait, is it really just 54 cards for Nubatama?
Yeah, including Reckless Rampage.
Is it really just 54?
You're a subclan.
That's that's so sad, especially considering how much freaking support Gear Chronicle gets all the time.
Yeah, it's already up to about 200 cards, give or take, with another 200 on the way.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you're getting, what, a clan booster, a technical, a trial deck, a character booster.
Don't forget G-Set 9.
And G-Set 9 too, it's in G-Set 9.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That blows my mind how much Gear Chronicle's getting compared to Shiranui.
Because balance.
Yeah, so, I mean, Shiranui is going to have a very hard time. As his work cut out for him, that's for sure.
Especially since this isn't the trial deck from the episode.
Oh no, yeah, it's not even available.
No, not yet. This is the meta build.
Yeah, it's kind of meta, so.
More or less.
Anyway, today's bounty is a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
What happened to the gummy bears?
We ran out of gummy bears.
Aw.
Why? Flamin' Hot Cheetos are good.
No, I tried a bag. They're awful.
They taste really good with cheese.
You've been doing that all week. You just want a reason to justify it.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't like them?
No.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, how about if I win, you have to eat the Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
No, that is so much worse.
No, I mean, there you go. That's your incentive to win.
No, I don't think I agree for this.
Let's get started.
Fine.
All right, so here are our dice, and high roll goes first.
5.
7.
You first then.
Okay, so let's draw our starting hands.
Hello.
And, okay.
I'm
I'm going to send 2 back.
gonna go with 3 over here. I think I would rather these be in the deck.
Well, I mean, it's not too big of a concern for Gear Chronicle, considering how much draw power you have.
Oh yeah, Time Leap combos really well with like GG and Urwatar, so we can do draw combos.
Yeah, and not only that, Time Leap enables Gear Chronicle to be rushing, too.
It's like Aqua Force.
Yeah, it's insane how many attacks you can get with that. Plus, you have control with rewind skills. Plus, you can send heal triggers back from the drop zone into your deck with your G-Guardian.
Oh, Uru is super fair. I love her.
Yeah, so fair. It's insane how good Gear Chronicle is nowadays.
Don't forget next stage.
Yeah, and you have restanding and
Guard restriction.
guard restriction shenanigans.
All in one turn.
There's a reason why Gear Chronicle is one of the most meta clans right now.
I think it's actually the top deck.
Yeah. Anyway, are you ready to get started? Stand up.
The Vanguard.
Stealth Rogue of the Wintry Wind, Kamojigusa.
Chronodran.
So much easier to say.
Yeah, yours sounds more impressive though.
I get it wrong. I make this up all the time.
We'll see.
I'll draw a card, and I will ride Stealth Beast, Katari Gitsune.
See, that wasn't bad.
It was a struggle. Go ahead.
Okay, draw for my turn. I will ride Steam Maiden Melon.
Okay.
And then 12,000 to your Vanguard.
No guard.
Drive check. No trigger.
All right, it's damage check. A heal.
Yay,
That's
wasted heals.
Too early. And that's the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will draw. And I will ride Stealth Beast Tamahagane.
Of course.
His on-ride skill, go ahead and bind Chronodran temporarily.
Seems familiar.
Yep.
It's like it was on TV.
Not inspired whatsoever. And I'll call Stealth Dragon Nibi Katabira.
Almost.
Nibi Katabira. I will attack your Vanguard for 9,000 with my rear guard.
I will block that one.
Okay. And Tamahagane attacks your Vanguard boosted for 14,000.
That I will not card.
All right. Damage check. There it is.
Of course.
Crits and power.
Glad I didn't bother trying.
Yep. Go ahead.
First damage check, no trigger. Second damage check, my heal trigger!
Oh, great. They worked for you.
So I heal a damage and 5,000 power to Mellow.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn. And at the end of the turn, Chronojet goes back to your hands.
Thank you kindly.
And Kamojigusa goes back due to afterimage.
Alright, I will stand and draw. I will ride History Maker Dragon.
Okay.
Then I will call Steam Breath Dragon.
Interesting.
Steam Breath Dragon's skill, I reveal a grade 3.
Okay.
Then I search my deck for Chronojet.
Not surprising.
Let's see where he's hiding. Oh, there he is, almost on the bottom.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Chronojet to hand. I will shuffle. You may cut.
I'll go ahead and keep shuffling for you.
Then I have to discard a card. I think I will go with Chronojet.
Surprise, surprise.
Because deck then. Alright.
It's crazy how much deck fixing Gear Chronicle has.
Mm-hmm. Then I will... No, I will not call anything else yet. But I will swing 16,000 at Nibikatabira.
Okay, I will guard Nibikatabira with 10k.
So 1 to pass.
1 to pass.
Drive
Let's see
check. Draw trigger.
No way.
Power to History Maker, and I draw a card.
That was unfortunate. Okay. That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stand and draw. Was hoping I didn't... You didn't get that trigger. So I will ride Stealth Dragon Shiranui. And...
Boss.
Oh yeah. I will go ahead and attack your Vanguard for 11,000. 1 damage. What are you gonna do?
Because it could be a lot more considering it's Nubatama. You know what? I will not guard.
All right, let's see. First check. No
Okay.
trigger. Second check.
Okay, good.
Also no trigger.
Damage check. Critical trigger.
Okay. 5 and crit. That's useless.
Okay.
End turn.
I will stand and draw. Alright. First things first, ride Chronojet Dragon.
Of course.
Then I will call my good friend. First, I will stride. Gotta get that right.
Yep.
Metallica Phoenix.
Metallica Phoenix.
Have no rear guard, so no on-stride skill. But I will call Chronodran.
Oh,
Then
deja vu right there.
let's see here. I'm gonna do some shenanigans. Let's do Heart Thump Worker.
Front.
Then I
row.
will call Lucky Pot Draco Kid.
Okay.
Move her into the soul to give 3,000 power to Heart Thump Worker.
That's hilarious.
Alright, now then, Heart Thump will be boosted by Chronodran and attack you for 12,000.
I will take it, actually. Okay.
Metallica Phoenix will attack your Vanguard, boosted by Steam Breath for 33. Metallica Phoenix's on attack skill, I flip a G unit face up. Time Leap Chronodran.
Okay.
Chronodran goes to the bind zone. His skill activates. He goes from the bind zone to the soul.
Okay.
For the Time Leap skill, I call out a grade 1, and for Chronodran's skill, I call out a Chronojet.
Okay.
For the grade 1, I will do GG.
There's that draw power.
There's the Chronojet.
Okay.
GG's skill will activate. You can cut that.
I will shuffle and cut it.
I Soul Blast 2 cards and draw a card. And then, after all of that, Heart Thump skill activates because I'm attacking. He moves into the soul. I give 5,000 power to Metallica Phoenix and draw another card.
Okay.
So,
Much power.
38, I think.
No guard.
Drive checks.
Come at me.
First, critical
Oh,
to Metallica, power
Jeez.
to Chronojet.
okay.
Second, no trigger. Third, Also no trigger.
Okay, well, this is
Stuff happens.
painful. Heal trigger, I do heal.
See, there you go.
Yeah,
They're
plus
working for you too.
Plus 5,000 power, about time. Second damage.
Okay. Now, Chronojet will attack you for 21.
And with that, I will G-Guard. With how many cards do you have in your hand? It doesn't matter.
It's a lie.
Abda Taishi. So
I think that was close.
That was close enough. But I guard, so that's what matters most.
Okay. At the end of the turn, Chronojet comes to my hand from Chronodran's skill, and then Gigi returns to the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
And Metallica Phoenix goes back to the G zone. So it is your turn.
All right, so power gone, stand, and I will draw. Okay. This is pretty decent, actually. I will stride.
Figured as much.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 cards. We are dropping you down to
Oh, hello.
4 cards.
Kind of figured that was happening.
Sukumurakan's skill.
Okay, keep.
Gonna wait, let me pay the costs. 2 counterblast and flip a copy of any stride. Sabries, I don't need you anymore.
Figured as much.
Yep. Go ahead and bind all but 4 cards in your hand for Sukumurakan's
I will
skill.
keep that. And that. And that. And that.
Okay.
Everything else binds up.
Bound. Alright, now Stealth Dragon Shiranui's on ride skill. Discard a card. Bye-bye. And go ahead and bind that card as well. Face up. Okay.
Any more?
No, not yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call Stealth Rogue of the Night Fog, Miyabi. Yep. And I will do some more shenanigans by calling Kamojigusa. On call, go ahead and send 1 card from your bind zone to the drop zone.
That's actually a pretty easy choice.
And I get to countercharge. I'm going to do the exact same thing again.
Lovely. Still an easy choice, though.
And countercharge. Going to call...
So I have lost 3 cards from my hand already, I believe.
You absolutely have.
Like, permanently.
Yes. Stealth Dragon, Shiranui.
Okay, so it's gonna be a rush time.
It is. Let's go ahead and attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack your Vanguard. Her on attack skill. Pay counterblast. She gets plus 3,000 power. And I get to randomly choose a card from your hand to bind if I have less cards than you, which you do.
Okay,
Bind zone.
that's not that bad.
Okay.
And
So that is
I will
17.
not guard that.
Take your damage.
Damage check, no trigger.
Okay. Let's see here.
That I will guard
31.
for slightly more costly of a cost than I wanted.
First check. This is what I wanted. Crit and power. Second check. Come on.
Please don't get another crit.
Third check.
Okay, good.
Nope. Nothing.
That could have ended very early.
It could have. And that's what I was kind of hoping for. Anyway. 16,000 power extra crit towards your Vanguard.
Seeing as I have no cards in my hand, I have no choice but to take this. First damage, no trigger. Second damage, still no trigger.
Okay. Well, I will destride. All power goes away. And
Everything comes back to my hand.
all the bound cards go back to your hand. And Kamojigusas go back due to time leap. And now I have 7 cards in my hand.
Okay. stand Chronojet and draw for my turn. I might be able to make this work.
I'm hoping you aren't able to make this work.
I will stride.
Yeah, I figured you had an upgrade 3s in there.
Let's go with Chrono Dragon next stage. On stride's skill, pay a counter blast, and send Miyabi back to the bottom of the deck because I hate her.
I like her a lot.
Then I will call History Maker Dragon,
Okay,
Steam Maiden Melon,
of course.
and Steam Breath Dragon.
All right.
Alright. Steam Maiden Melon will attack your Vanguard. Her skill gives her 4,000 power, so that is 11.
Okay, I will guard with that.
Okay, at the end of that battle, she goes back to the deck, and I search out a grade 0 and call it rested.
Let me guess.
It is going to be, wherever it is, there we go, Steam Battler Urwatar.
Not surprised.
Alrighty then. There you go. Now, History Maker will attack your Vanguard, boosted by Steam Breath for 16,000. His skill triggers. I counterblast again, choose one of my rear guards, and time leap it.
Okay.
Urwatar time leaps. His skill triggers when he's placed in the bind zone. I put him on the bottom of my deck, draw 2 cards, and put 1 back and shuffle.
Okay. Additional Gear Chronicle draw power.
First and second, then I choose a card from my hand and put it back. And shuffle the deck.
All right. Fixing your deck, maybe throwing triggers in there, I'm assuming. That's very scary.
Okay. Time leap is happening still, so I have to find a
My
grade
grade
1, Melon,
Okay, yep. It's an onslaught here.
shuffle again. Okay, now you can decide if you want to guard the 16,000.
I absolutely will.
Okay. Next stage attacks you for 26,000.
No guard.
That's surprising. First check. Critical to next stage.
Ouch.
Power to Melon.
Okay.
Second check. I'm going to go with all effects to History Maker. Third check, heal trigger,
Wow.
because this is Gear Chronicle. Power to Melon, and I do indeed heal.
Okay. So, on my side, damage would have been nice. Second check. Crit and power on my side. The crit doesn't matter, but the power is critical.
Okay, at the end of that battle,
That was really bad.
stuff happens. This critical goes away because I'm going to pay Counterblast, flip over a copy of Next Stage, and discard 3 cards. I don't know what I want to get rid of here. Let's do that. That was a little bit rough, but we'll see. Then Next Stage goes back to the G Zone and Chronojet restands.
Okay.
And with his skill, he will attack and gain 5,000 power, and you cannot guard with anything grade 1 or higher.
So you're at total of 16 versus my 16.
Yes, indeed.
I will G-guard. So you know what? Yeah, I will. How many cards in hand?
3.
No pass.
Okay. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Okay.
All right. Melum will attack you for 21,000.
Nope. Not letting that hit.
Okay. At the end of that battle, she goes back to the deck. I find grade 0 and call it rested. Question is, which one do I want?
Those are the decisions.
Oh, hello. Urwatar.
Because, yeah.
Because that's happening.
Yeah, I can't. Did I mention draw power? I think I mentioned draw power at
Okay.
least once.
History Maker will attack your Vanguard for 14. It doesn't hit, but I pay his cost of a counterblast, a Time Leap Urwatar. Urwatar's skill happens, he goes to the bottom of the deck. I draw 2 cards, choose a card from my hand and put it back in the deck.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah.
And I also have to find a grade 1 to call out.
Yep.
So let's go with Steam Scara Gigi.
Okay.
So I will shuffle from all of that shenanigans. You may cut, and then Gigi's skill happens. I Soul Blast, 2 cards, and draw a card.
Alright, okay, well,
And that is the end of my turn.
thank you, Critical Trigger. Alright, ready?
Yes.
I stand, and I draw. And, boy, I will stride. Cards in hand.
7.
Oh, man. That means I have to go into Sukumurakan.
Yeah, here it comes.
We'll see. Alright. So, Rikudo Stealth Dragon Sukumurakan's on stride skill. 2 counterblast, flip up a G unit, and I will flip up this irrelevant dude. This guy.
Because he requires Shura Stealth Dragons.
Alright. Find all cards in your hand until you have 4.
Okay, keep that. And keep that. Keep that. And that. These 3 become bound.
Okay. So now you have 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to do Shiranui's skill. Go ahead and discard a card. Bind History Maker. That is that. So now you're at 3. I hope you're a little bit frightened.
Teeny bit.
Just a tad.
Since I'm at 4,
I'm going to call
1 critical trigger.
Kamojigusa. Choose one of your units or one of your bound cards. Send it to the drop zone. You can do History Maker too.
No, that's
And I get to countercharge.
not nearly as important.
Cards in hand.
Still 3.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm doing it again
Why?
because Nubatama.
Why?
Send 1 to the drop zone, and I get to countercharge.
Why is this happening?
Are you going to be upset if I do this? Because I'm calling Tempest Stealth Rogue Fuki. You're at 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, counterblast. Put Fuki into the soul. I randomly get to choose a card from your hand to bind.
Kind of one.
I'm sure you did. I hope I got your perfect guard. I'm pretty sure. You're at how much damage?
Or 1 critical trigger and you win.
Let's do it. 31,000 towards your Vanguard. So if all right, so 1 critical trigger. Come on. First check.
Nope.
Second check.
Nope. Come on. No
Third
crits.
check. There it is.
Crap.
Crit and power.
Okay, so I need a heal trigger. I need a heal trigger as my second damage.
Okay.
Specifically.
Oh man. So that's 21,000 power extra crit towards your Vanguard with Shiranui.
First. I believe that's my last one.
Let's see it.
Second, no heal.
Oh yes. Good game. That was intense. And I'm glad it ended with an attack from Shiranui.
It's fitting.
It is fitting. And that was very, very difficult.